Hi, I'm Helena, and here's my design project for the E-Gate, the composing garden. So for the project, the site will serve as a future urban barrier and at the same time a memorial garden. It emphasizes the transient quality of both the site and all the living creatures. Through this project, I'm hoping that it can provide a new perspective for people to see the burial culture as a part of the natural cycle. According to the recent research and technology, by controlling the storage environment of the human body, all the organic matters can be decomposed within a month's time, and it can be turned into something that's similar to our topsoil. And with some proper treatment, it can be used as topsoil, and we can apply that into the site as the planting bed for all these new lives. The garden has an overall undulating topography. It's mainly composed of linear mounds of different scales and in different directions and configurations. So for the visitors, this topography guides their movement and frames the views for them. And actually, this form also works along with the water runoff and the wind. At the entrance of the site, the direction of the topography goes along with the wind direction. So it forms a miniature wind tunnel, and as people enter or exit, they can feel the wind. As we go towards the inner site, these mounds block the wind and serve as a windbreak, which protects the central transient garden from all this wind, allowing people to feel a bit more tranquility in this central garden. This undulating form also helps the water run off after a storm event. In the design, there's this dry creek bed as a feature on the site. So after the storm event, the water can start to accumulate and become a small creek. But for most of the time, it will be remained dry, and it creates a Zen garden sort of feeling, which can potentially make people feel more calm after they lose the loved ones. The planting scheme also goes along with these different zones created by the topography, and thus create different microclimates on the site. So for the entrance area, these plants will be Salisbury tolerant because they will be the first ones to encounter the wind coming from the dockland. And I was looking for the plants with drooping foliage or maybe grass species, so that they can dance or move along with the wind. And for the windbreak mounds, there will be shrubs and bush on the windward slope, and in the valley there will be the grassy meadow. The area will less likely to suffer from strong wind, and there will also be a little bit more moisture. And for the transient garden, there will be a mix of different textures and colors, grass, flowers, or shrubs. But the most important thing for this area is that these plants should be able to disperse their seeds through wind or water. So the patches in this area will be constantly moving over the years. No matter when you come to visit this garden, you should be able to see something that's slightly different. And also the flowers in this garden can be cut and made into flower bouquet, so that maybe the visitors can take some of them home as they are taking their loved ones home with them. That's it for my presentation. Thanks for listening.